What up, wannabes already ours? It is your good friend Cakey Taste here, pixelhangover.com. Parentheses, check it out, end parentheses. Coming at you with some Hearthstone beta. As you can see, first time I put it in. Let's figure out what the game is. I can tell you what the game is. I know what the game is. It's a Blizzard card game, but it's virtual. So like Magic the Gathering, Magic Online. But in the world of Azeroth and Warcraft, essentially. You can see it teaches you how to play right off the bat. Pretty easy. It's like Magic, but way faster. Not way faster. It's faster. It seems a little bit more faster paced. You can see here. This is one of the few maps that there are, and I just start clicking on things. Essentially, you have health. The other person has health. You summon minions or cast spells to either do battle or do damage or have special effects in order to take the other person's health down to 0. I mean, if you guys don't understand that concept, I mean, that's classic video game stuff. Take the other guy down to lower health than you. It's just like Call of Duty, but way different. But it's super fun. Make sure you guys should all check it out. If you get a beta invite, pardon me, hop on it. It's super fun. If you don't have a beta invite, I guess eat my shorts, and also check it out, man, because it's super good. I think when the game comes out, it's gonna work nicely. I look forward to playing against some friends as opposed to dominating these strangers that I have to poop on all the time. I mean, this game is obviously not against strangers, it's against a robot. But I like pooping on robots. I like pooping on robots just as much as the next guy. Anyway, so you see here, we're just doing combat, you know what I mean? I'm trying to oh, that's so big! 5 attack! What do? We get rid of it before it has a chance to attack. We all... I mean, you guys get it, right? You guys get it. I don't have to teach you guys how to play video games. You're grown people. I mean, if you're on the internet, you know how 5 minus 5 is 0 and 2 minus 2 is 0. You guys get that. You guys are nerds just like me. So anyhow, I win. I'm gonna let... What else about the game? So yeah, so you have these number costs. You guys saw that. It costs things to play spells, and it has attack and health, and you build up your army and you kill the other guy. It's great. I'm having a blast with it right now. You've got a couple different modes. Right now I'm just going through the tutorial quest mode here, but there's a standard play, which match makes you with someone of comparable skill, quote unquote, off of built decks, the decks that you build yourself, which is cool. And then you've got practice, which allows you to play against robots, so you can poop on robots whenever you need to poop on robots. It's really good for testing out a new deck, like if you're making changes and you want to see if it works well. Also, I played a few games against robots when I first put the beta in, because you unlock a third mode once you own all the heroes, and the third mode is Arena. And to acquire a hero, all you have to do is beat someone who is playing that hero, either in PvP or the practice mode itself, which is cool. That it makes it easy to unlock all the decks if you spend an hour in the game, or all the heroes rather. And that's the third mode, the Arena, which is like draft play. For anybody that's familiar with Magic the Gathering or other trading card games or collectible card games, I'm not sure which it is ever. Card games, strategy card games. That's the new one. That's what I'm going with. Strategy card games. So it's like drafting that, which means it's essentially random deck that you're granted, and you play 9 games, or you lose 3 times. Either one. If you play 9 and you win 6, fantastic. If you play 9 and you win 9, even better. And your prize for the Arena is based off of how many wins you get. So of course, the more wins you acquire, the better loot that you get at the end of the game, or at the end of the Arena tournament, which works really well because you don't have to play them all at once. You can play a game, it match makes you match makes you. I don't like that word at all. It matches you with somebody. You play that game, and that's one game in your arena. You can then step away from it if you want, or come back to it, whatever you want to do. Which is cool because there's no time limit at all on arena matches. It even encourages you. I think I played 5 straight arena matches when I first opened up the mode, and at the 5th game, even the loading tip said, "Don't forget you can go outside, you fool," or something similar to that. But yeah, I like the game. I'll let you guys check it out a little bit. Let me know if anybody else is playing. You know, I'm always looking for competition. I'm trying to get better. Right now I'm playing with the Jaina deck. Essentially, you can build decks for, like I said, for the regular play. They're constructed decks, I think is what they're called. And you unlock cards through playing and getting gold and buying decks with your gold, or by ponying up actual your actual hard-earned cash, because it's connected. Like mine was already connected to PayPal because it runs through Battle.net, and I've given Blizzard life savings previously, so they knew how to get a hold of my bank. But it's worth it's worth playing just to get the gold. You know what I mean? It's you get daily quests, and then the daily quests with a couple of wins is enough to every couple of days or every day buy a pack of new cards to unlock and expand your arsenal. And of course, if you want to throw your own money at it, you can buy as many cards as you want. There's also this other way to get cards, which is really cool, which is crafting. You can actually craft everything that you see played, whether it's a spell or a minion or a secret or anything like that, with like enchanting materials, essentially. It's all off of one singular enchanting material. And when you go into your library, you can pull up the whole card list of everything, of each of the heroes as well as the neutrals, which are the monsters. And if you have enough enchanting materials, you can create that card without ever having bought a pack. And you can build them either from, like, I've seen them as low as 40, and I've built a couple at 40, and then I've seen them as high as 2,000 for really nice high-end cards. But you get that enchanting materials either by winning tournaments, the arenas, or by disenchanting cards you have. So you can destroy a card that's not soul-bound to you, which is really cool. I mean, it's trying to... The idea is it's going to be free to play across every possible gaming system, including tablets and iPhones and graphing calculators, because it's going to make a shitload of money. Because it's easy to play. It's a noticeable difference in your matches once you start learning it. Like you start comboing things, you start building your decks to be a certain way, and then you start to play arena just to give it for a whole new challenge, just like where it's all random and it's just me against the other guy kind of thing. It's really fun. It's really fun. It works. It definitely works. They're gonna make a killing off of it, and they'll definitely get a couple bucks from me here and there. Although my goal is to spend as little money as possible on free-to-play games after my 100% champion ownership rate in League of Legends. I gotta try to curtail that stuff a little bit. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I really like the arena. I really like the play mechanic. I really like how quick it is. It seems like magic. It seems like the game that Wizards should have had produced for Xbox Live Arcade and PC. It seems like the Duels of the Planeswalkers should have been this, because there's such a deck creating component to Hearthstone that was lacking in all of the Duels of the Planeswalkers. That it's really eye-opening. I mean, I know my friends and I, we all talked about everybody at Pixel Hangar talked about the Magic game for 360, the arcade game, and how it was really fun, and we put a lot of time into it, but it was missing. Even in 2010, I think was the first one, it was missing deck creation, and then 11, 12 both came out, and there was no real deck creation, and then 13 came out, and there was a little bit, but it's based off of a a pretty small card library, and it's not nearly as extensive as what you get here. Yeah, it really works well. I mean, that's essentially my review of the game. It works really well. You can see it's fast-paced. Even at this point, I'm starting to move quick. Once I know what the card says, I start to move quick, and I hit end turn right away. And you guys will really be able to see that in the next couple of videos that I'm throwing up on Hearthstone. The first of which will be this arena series, where I buy into an arena for some gold points, and then see how far I can go with Jaina. So make sure you check those out. This match right here is, as you can see, wrapping up right now. I'm gonna let one more match of the tutorial playthrough, so you can see how I goes about and get my tutorial down. Pixelhangover.com. But check it out.
You are a true master.
It's been an honor, Warwalker.
Jaina versus King Mukla.
It's King Mukla. Get him while he's alone. Why are these monkeys throwing bananas at me? You crazy monkeys. Is that all you've got, Mukla? Just barrels?
Job's done. Ready to ride. Call for the doctor. Taste my steel.
Kill that ape so I can finish off Mukla.
Taste my steel. Ready to ride. Handle it. Taste my steel.
Can you hear something? What the? I need a minion to taunt that giant gorilla.
Dingo!
Hope you like my invention.
It is very hard. Ready for action! It is very hard. Hit it very hard.
Oh, if you're sure.
To arms!
I'm defenseless.
Tadingo! Yes! Hit it very hard.
Oh, if you're sure. Oh, if you're sure.
I'll have what she's having. Am I right?
I don't think that's the last we'll see of Mukla.